What's up, guys? So this episode is super different from a lot of the other ones. It's also ridiculously special to me because Sincere Engineer is I've been a huge fan of hers for a while now, ever since she released her full-length album Rumbithian at what was that, last year, I think, over on Red Scare Records in Chicago. Label mates with the wonderful Lawrence Arms and Red City Radio. So she came into town, and I was talking to her over Instagram a few months ago, kind of seeing if she'd be interested in talking to me. And she didn't have time, obviously, to come down to the studio, so I went to her. Now, we get there, and I expect maybe, hey, let's go to the green room. Maybe we can hang out outside in the patio, somewhere that'll be kind of nice and quiet. Nowhere was nice or quiet. Everything was fucking crazy. So she had the idea to just kind of take a walk. So we walked next door, and there's a law office, and we just jumped up into the. I looked and made sure it was closed, and it was. So her and I sat on a bench on the porch of this old fucking law office over next to the Crescent Ballroom, and pulled out my little portable recorder, and we did the episode that way. And it was really fucking, it was wild. So there's definitely some sounds in the background, and there's some cars and shit like that. But I'm just happy that we got a chance to talk to her, and she was absolutely fantastic, as you'll find out in the episode. So without any further ado, no bullshit introduction. Please enjoy Sincere Engineer.
Hello.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm super excited. This is no. Do we do the awkward handshake again during the podcast? Yeah. Nice to meet you. How's well, first of all, you said your guitar's messing up. What's going on with that?
I don't even know. I think the battery was dead, but then somebody thought that the circuit shorted out of the pickup. I don't know. It doesn't work at the moment.
It just doesn't work at the moment?
I went to Guitar Center today,
So someone letting you use their gear?
Yeah, Chris
from
Lawrence Arms. Yeah.
Nice. So is that do you know these guys from beforehand?
No, sort of. I know Brendan the best, but Chris and I have bonded a lot. He's helping me, or he let me use his guitar. He ran to Guitar Center for me and got me strings and a new battery and stuff.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and we're he learned one of my songs. We might do it tonight if my guitar works. So.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. Are you playing new stuff or just album stuff or
just
what?
Just the stuff from the record.
Just stuff from the record?
Yeah.
Do you have some new stuff that you're working on?
Yes. Yeah. It needs work though. I haven't had time.
No, that's cool. It's cool. So what's crazy? So I discovered you. You popped up on my Spotify
Daily Mix
suggested thing.
Sure,
because and I think it's because I was listening to Typesetter.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I know them. They're awesome.
Yeah. I don't know Alex. I know his brother, Brad.
Okay. Is he from out here or something?
No, he's from California. He lives in California now.
Okay.
But anyway, I was checking out there. I didn't even listen to it that much. I listened to it maybe that album once, and then it popped up, and I was like, oh my god.
Nice.
And we fell in love with it immediately. And I guess what I thought was crazy was the new album is on Red Scare.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
But I can't find any. Is this the first thing you've put out?
Yeah. Well, I put out a self-released EP, but I was a kid. It's embarrassing stuff.
I want to find that so bad.
I'll send it to you. It's fine. I'm not secretive about it. Toby just told me to take it down.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it used to be up, it's not anymore.
Yeah, it was on Bandcamp for 2 years maybe.
Got it. Was that just acoustic stuff or was it full band?
It's recorded on my iPhone.
Nice.
In the back of my mom's car. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what are your kind of influences then, as far as is it folk punk stuff?
Yep. That older stuff was a lot influenced by emo revival bands. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
The band Snowing.
Okay.
Do you know
them?
No. Or Algernon Cadwallader. Do you know them?
No, I don't know them either.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, that's the folk. There's so much.
It's noodly stuff.
Noodly. Oh,
yeah.
got it.
American football type.
Oh yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah.
All that.
I used to do a lot more riffing. Unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And then I'd play some songs that were just 3 chords, and everyone was like, "Those are your best songs. Keep doing that." So I was all right.
So, dude, there's the folk punk scene. I know you're talking about emo revival or whatever, but when I've heard some of your songs live, it definitely sounds like it reminds me of maybe like stuff like Ramshackle Glory or like
Andrew Jackson Jr.
Yeah, AJJ, who are like heroes over here because where they're from.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
I only know a couple songs. I should listen to more of them.
Yeah, they're great. They're just like the biggest thing ever.
Interesting. Nice.
But yeah, they're fantastic. But like, so as far as formulating a band goes, like how did that work out from you from being a solo artist to getting a band?
Sure. The kid who produced it, his name's Matt Jordan. He's like super nice, very easy to work with. He like recruited those kids for me. So they're like really good friends of mine now.
That's
but it
awesome.
was like I knew Kyle, the guitarist, previously, but he introduced me to Nick and Adam.
Very cool.
He was like, they should be in your band. And I was like, all right. So.
I know you were. So I thought was the band originally going to tour with you?
No, the timing didn't work out. We all have like full-time jobs.
Totally.
And it like came up pretty quick, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I thought I saw something on your Instagram about like you were complaining that the band only wants to play the songs on the record or something like that.
It was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. It was I wanted to do like
Yeah.
It was Power of Love by Huey Lewis for the release show, and my band was telling me like we can't put effort into that. We need to work on the songs. So
that's super funny. Yeah. Well, when I saw that post, I was like, oh, she's rehearsing with a band. Like maybe she's gonna be like playing with them live.
It'd be sweet, but I mean, like logistically, it would have been hard.
Totally.
So we'll have to do it soon.
Got it.
As a band.
So you're from Chicago, right?
I am, yeah.
Cool. Is that like Chicago proper or somewhere from outside?
I'm from the southwest suburbs.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's like Shameless. Is that where Shameless is from? I don't know anything about Chicago.
I don't know anything about Shameless.
Oh, the TV Shameless. They're all like Southeast. And they're from like South Chicago.
I think they said they filmed it at University of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm way further south.
Way further south?
I'm pretty sure.
Got it. Yeah, I like my knowledge of Chicago is Shameless and Alkaline Trio.
Okay,
it's
nice.
like I know
Trio
what the
very
Metro
well.
is, but that's it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's probably the best venue.
Have you played it?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Was that your first time playing it?
Yes, it was awesome.
That like?
It was amazing.
Was that like a whole dream?
Yeah, I like used to watch the Lawrence Arms when I was like 13 there, and
That's
then to
crazy.
like be there opening for them was pretty nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so.
Now Red City Radio, I kind of know about as well. What are those guys like?
They're super funny and nice, and yeah, very good. Their band is so tight. They're all like super good at singing. they have like 4-way harmonies, and it's
Really?
it's like something to watch for sure.
That's crazy, man.
Have you seen them before?
No.
You're going to the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice, yeah. Yeah, make a note to pay attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around as long as I can. I have to pick up my girlfriend from school. I say school, it makes it sound from college.
Sure. Yeah.
At like 9:30ish. So I'll have to get out of here after 9. So I'll catch whoever I catch.
Yeah.
When are you playing?
I think I start at 8.
Perfect.
So you'll definitely catch.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I'll grab a T-shirt and stuff.
Nice. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So like, for another thing that I wanted to ask is I probably could have done a Google search on this, but what does Rhombithian mean?
It's like.
Is that how you're pronouncing it right?
Rhombithian. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a word I made up.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so it's like it's supposed to like mean like that I never leave a map or a 4-cornered shape on the map of Illinois.
Okay.
So I was like, it's like the stupid story with my friend. It was like every time he'd call me, I'd be driving in this like these 4 cities somewhere between them. It's like really hard for me to explain.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So he's like, "Where are you in the rhombus today?" And then, like, I got super drunk once, and I was like, "I'm the Rhombithian." So that's where that came up, and then I like couldn't think of anything else, and I stuck with it because like if you type that into Google, that's the only thing that comes up, like stuff about this record.
That's cool.
So yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah.
You should just say that it was for that. It was a marketing thing.
Sure. I mean, it was just yeah. I was drunk, made up a word, and then used it so it could be filed easily.
That's awesome.
In the vast internet.
Was that on Sprite and vodka or?
I go through phases. The Sprite and vodka phase happened for a lot of those songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm on like rum and cokes now.
Nice.
I can't.
Very cool.
I can't drink like straight anything. It just makes me sick.
You don't drink beer either?
Not anymore. No.
No.
I used to. It's fun. Everything makes me sick now. I'm like so weak.
Really? No, I get you. I mean, rum and coke is an easy drink.
It is easy.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I don't get hungover. I can drink like so much.
I don't either. I don't get hungover from liquor that much.
Oh, I'm just rum. I get hungover from
rum?
like 2 sips of beer. I'll be like headache. The last time Lawrence Arms played in Chicago, I drank. I brought my own flask of rum, finished that, and then I got like 2 doubles, and I threw up all over the venue.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I told Toby I was an embarrassment to the label.
Oh.
He was like, he thought it was funny. He's like, that's punk.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's embarrassing is what it is.
I know. This siren. This is great. It adds to the ambiance.
Sure, yeah.
Of the whole thing.
It'll sound nice. It'll be in the distance.
Yeah, no, it'll.
Unless they're coming up the street.
I should put a cool effect on it in
Yeah.
post and make it sound super awesome.
Yeah. Do it.
So, where did you record the album at?
At Matt's space. He like just I think he's renting a room in like it's called the Music Factory, I think. It's like this building in Chicago where bands practice.
Oh, okay, I got
He
you.
just has set up there. So.
How long was that process?
Like 9 months.
Really?
It took a real long time, yeah.
It sounds great.
Thanks. It was like, we have full-time jobs, like I said, so it'd be like a couple hours after work 1 day a week or like a full Sunday. So it was just here and there we'd add more and more, so.
Yeah, gotcha. What's the oldest song on the record to you?
That I wrote?
Yeah.
I think Overbite.
Overbite?
Yes. Or Screw Up. Those were written around the same time.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think Overbite, I think that might be my favorite song.
That's what, yeah, that's...
Is that the consensus?
Yeah, I think so. It's not my favorite.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. Stram Tile, I think.
Stram Tile? Well,
Yeah.
that's the single, I mean, right?
I made it the
You
single.
made it the single, well, yeah.
If I could redo it, I would have just made it Overbite. But I had this thing about, like, that's not my best song. Meh.
Right, well, that's interesting. Why does that song, why do you distance yourself from that song?
It's definitely, like, the outlier.
Really?
It's like...
I know, I want to hear your perspective of why is that?
Just structurally, that's a hard word to say. And like, it's just so much longer than the rest. It's like a 3-minute song instead of a 2-minute song.
Yeah.
And just there's a lot more words packed into the same amount of space.
Definitely.
Compared to the other ones.
It's definitely more wordy.
Yeah, which is normally not my style, but
Yeah.
apparently everyone likes that.
That's great. I mean, I feel like that song and Corn Dog are like the two songs that.
Everyone likes that one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one gets like. I got a lot of like preschoolers that, like my friends who have kids, they're like, man, my kid loves that Corn Dog song. And they like send me videos of them singing it. It's like so weird.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. But it's just a little weird to me.
So what is the Corn Dog story?
Like, I don't know. I moved out of my parents' house and bought buying groceries on my own for the first time. I bought a bunch of like shit, like corn dogs and stuff, and it was bad. And I don't even know how that line came up. It's not like I don't know. It sounds really silly, but the song's about like, I don't even know.
I mean, obviously, I know it's about more than just batter.
Right. It's just
hot
like
dogs.
you just let stuff come to you as it does, and then like you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that song has.
Pastime. I don't know.
That song has That's one of those songs that when I read because I have the vinyl.
Yeah.
Which hopefully we can get signed.
Yeah, of course.
So I have the vinyl, and that was the first time I really took a look at the lyrics.
Sure.
Like I knew the words.
Yeah.
But when I was reading the lyrics to the song, I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Like there's like
Sure.
it's like the doorhead and like what?
Yeah. The drunken run in my front door head with my forehead.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
What is?
It's actually okay. That's it's sort of true. It was actually like I hit my face on the toilet when I was drunk. And I had a huge bruise. But I changed it to door to not be as embarrassing.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I just fell right into it.
That's the thing that was like those lines in the song sonically sound perfect. It has a really great cadence to it. And then I was looking at it just on paper, and I was like, what? It's so weird.
It's like darker than the melody would suggest.
Yeah, which is great though.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's like Third Eye Blind-esque, I guess.
Yeah. Like I remember Tom Waits has this great line where he says, "I like beautiful melodies telling me terrible things."
That's awesome. I like Tom Waits a lot. I've never heard that one.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think his one-liners are just as valuable as his music.
Sure.
He's
the
just.
lobotomy one.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
Classic. Yeah, I know.
He's awesome.
He's still like when you watch him now. Like back then, he was like real like cool and.
Oh yeah,
he was, like,
I've seen the videos. He's,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
leaning and smoking.
Yeah, and he's all like weird and stuff.
He's awesome.
But when you look at him now, like those jokes, he's still making the same kind of jokes, and they're just like the daddest jokes ever.
Really?
But like even back then, his jokes were like dad jokes, but because he was so cool, it just seemed slick.
I don't think I've seen anything recently. I'll have to look.
Yeah, he has like little things on like talk shows.
Sure,
and stuff
like David Letterman.
Exactly. Yeah, Letterman loves him.
Yeah, he like brought like a rat drowning contraption. He's cool. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, looking at your tattoos, is this the same artist? These two right here?
No.
It's for the listeners don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a tooth.
It is.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So explain what this is. I'm very curious now.
It's a tooth or a hot air balloon shaped like a tooth. I hate it. I want all my tattoos gone.
Why do you hate it?
I'm like over.
Where did the tooth thing come from?
I wanted to be a dentist. That's what.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the song. So wait,
yeah.
Okay, this brings us to a good topic because in the song you talk about dental school, but it sounds like that was something that you were being pushed to do, not that you wanted to do. You wanted to be a dentist?
Yeah. Most of my life, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The pushing was like, I did that myself.
Got it.
And my parents, you know. But it was like something I wanted to do for sure. This like playing music was just like a, like I thought about it, but I never like took any initiative with it or anything. And then like I went to college and like started like doing really bad, and then I'd like play guitar more and more. So the interest level changed.
Gotcha.
So
that's interesting. What attracted you to dentistry?
I like grew up.
Shop of Horrors?
No, I've never seen that. I've heard
okay.
about it. I grew up like around dentistry a lot. Like the person who babysat me, my godmother, she'd like bring me to work with her. She's like a hygienist. So I was like, 3 years old in the back of a dental office.
That's crazy.
And then I worked there when I was like 15 or whatever, and then I worked through college at a dental office.
I mean, you have great teeth.
Thanks.
Definitely, you definitely have the best teeth of any touring musician that I've ever seen.
I'll take that compliment. That's awesome.
Because usually, my teeth are like, I need to go to the dentist bad. I haven't been to the dentist in like a decade, which is bad.
If you take care of them, I
like,
don't know.
I take care of them, but I don't floss or do anything that I should. See, now I'm super self-conscious about my teeth.
Okay.
But
you should floss though. It's good for you.
I know. I really do need to floss. And I'm so nervous because I haven't gone to the dentist in so long that I'm going to go to the dentist, and then I'm just gonna have to pay so much money because there's stuff that I don't know about that's happening in my mouth.
That could. I don't know.
It's such a gross topic.
Well, I wanted to do it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm not gross about it, but yeah, I can see how other people are.
Yeah.
I'm not into it anymore. I have no interest in it whatsoever.
Now, the other tattoo that you have.
That's a virus.
Yes, I recognize that. What is that from, though? Is that from something specific?
Like a biology book. Or if you're thinking of Jimmy Neutron.
That's what it is.
It's not from that.
No, but I've seen it.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me if it's like from Jimmy Neutron. I'm like, no.
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 Is there significance behind the virus?
No, I just thought it looked cool.
It does.
No, I don't. Yeah.
The artist
he's
did
great.
a great job.
It's like my friend Nick at Timeless Tattoos in Chicago.
That's crazy. So have you lived in Chicago your whole life?
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
25. Okay, yeah, we're the same. That's why I'm 25. That's what I thought. I thought we were like similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I know it's like not cool to ask people their
No,
age,
it's I don't care.
I figured it's like if they're young enough, you can ask.
Sure.
Because then it's cool. It's like, I'm in my 20s. I'm like a musician. But if you're like in your 30s, it's like not as cool.
Sure.
Like, you hit like a barrier where you can't talk about it anymore.
I understand. Yeah.
So I like your Iron Cheek shirt as well. They were just here with Off With Their Heads, who I love
really
the hell
nice.
out of.
I'm friends with Ryan. He's awesome.
Okay. Let's talk. We need to talk about that for a second.
Did Propaganda play that?
No. It was Iron Cheek was headlining.
Got it.
And Off With Their Heads were opening.
Okay.
Okay. So we need to talk about Ryan for a second.
Okay.
Because I've met him once, and like I love their music a lot. Like I really got into when I first heard Nightlife. I literally almost had to pull over because I was so just like, this is exactly how I feel all the time. Like, this is so great. Like I loved them and I fell in love with them. And Ryan, like Frank Turner is another one of my biggest heroes.
Sure.
And like they're buddies and stuff, and they always talk. They talk to each other and talk about each other. But like Ryan is like an odd dude. I can't like figure him out. When I first met him, he was kind of like cagey and like
I said I know him, but I've only met him in person like twice.
Yeah.
He prints my shirts. That's how I know.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I've been wanting to go to. I've been wanting to actually use them for shirts. That
Yeah.
reminds me. I probably need to use them.
He's great.
Yeah, I told him, I emailed him once, and I said, because I went to a Frank Turner Q&A for his documentary, and I said, I asked him about Ryan, or if you have any thoughts on Ryan. I don't know why that was my question, but I was like, yeah, do you have anything? And he said something to the effect of, like, they're lovers or something like that. And I sent it to Ryan, and he just responded by saying, ha, ha, ha.
Nice.
So,
he seems funny. He's very nice.
That's good. That's really cool. The scene, I feel like a lot of people are just like, I remember hearing a lot of bad things about the punk scene or this and that, but it seems like everybody's like super nice.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like they're nicer than your like average person on the street.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's definitely good. Is there any like, are there? Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say it's like part of like the punk community. It's like we're generally like outcasts to everybody else, so it's like we're nice to people, and all the people that outcasted us are not nice.
Definitely.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. Now, is there any musicians that you've played with aside from the ones we previously mentioned who were just like a dream? Like it was crazy to play with them.
Yeah. Let me questions like this get me like nervous.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, and then I'm gonna like forget.
We'll apologize to everyone you forget, because I do that shit all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm like drawing a blank now. I've played so many awesome shows with so many cool bands. But of course I won't think of any right now. Yeah.
That's cool.
I can't even, now I'm scared.
No, don't be. We'll move on. We'll totally move on.
I'll think about it while we're talking about other stuff.
Okay.
I played like I don't know, whatever.
So, what was the first show like when you played with the full band?
Smoky Popes on that last one.
Oh, Smoky Popes.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're awesome. I played with them twice, I think.
Now, are they from there?
Chicago. They're from north suburbs.
But they're from there, right? They're from Illinois.
Correct.
Got it, yeah.
They're very nice. They're awesome.
Yeah, that's another one of those bands I found out about through Alkaline Trio.
Yeah,
we
same.
talk about them so much.
Alkaline Trio is like the gateway band.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
What are they? Are they like huge in Chicago, or what?
I'd say so. Maybe not so much anymore. But when I was like in high school, when I was in high school, no one liked punk. It was just like me and my friend. But you'd go to the shows and stuff, and it was like clear that they were huge.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah. So.
That's interesting.
That's how I found out about Lawrence Arms and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Bradley Palermo actually has a story about being so drunk. He met Matt Skiba back in like the first couple records era of Alkaline, and Bradley said he was so drunk and he kept bothering Matt Skiba, that Matt Skiba took his alcohol away and hid it from him so he couldn't get to it anymore.
Wow.
And he's like, his joke was like, the second that Matt Skiba tells you that you're too drunk, there's a fucking problem.
That's funny.
Like, I've never met that dude. I wish I would love to though.
Yeah, I met him like as a fan, like very quickly.
Yeah.
I think twice.
Is he really tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like it.
Tall.
I saw Dan. Dan would play here acoustically with Matt from Get Up Kids.
Nice, cool.
And that was awesome. Like Dan just like destroyed.
Yeah,
He's so good.
He's great. I think I saw that show in the Chicago date.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
with
familiar.
Matt Pryor.
Yeah.
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 That was fantastic.
They're awesome.
I was blown away. So where are you on the tour right now?
We have 4 more days, I think.
Oh really? Wow. So how long have you been on the road for?
It was like I think 9 days on the East Coast, then we had a 2-week break. And then it's been 6, so 10 more days. Or it was 10 days on this leg.
So do you have any like any dates that were like fantastic so far that you just loved?
Most of them were awesome. Yeah.
Most of them were awesome.
My favorites were like Boston, Baltimore, Seattle, and San Fran.
Nice.
Those are like the top 4 for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What was Boston? I've never been to Boston before.
It was awesome. That was the first day. It was like my first tour experience. I had my own green room and I was like freaking out.
Oh my god,
that's
amazing.
Ordered a salad. Ate a salad in my green room. I took a nap. That's
nice.
Cool.
That's fantastic. So you sold out at that basically.
Yeah, but salad in the green room. That's salad. It was awesome. That's
awesome.
It was a very good first day of tour.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah. So.
That's great. It's really cool that your first album that you released is like doing so well.
I like that. I mean, like Toby's very nice to me, and I've known him for like longer than I've been playing music.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that you previously kind of had an in because you were just like the person at all the punk shows.
I did. That's how I met him. I was like, he'd see me at every one, so we both made a point to say hi to each other.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that your ringer?
I do have to get going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be.
Was that good? Do you have any last minute stuff?
Last minute stuff. Just like, I guess, are you gonna be working on anything pretty soon?
Yes, as soon as I get back.
As soon as you get back?
Yeah, I already have some dates with Matt, the producer.
Very cool. Very cool. Is that looking for 2018 or 2019?
Oh, I don't know.
No idea.
I want it to be like not slapped together, just to put something out.
Definitely.
So if it's 1 year, 2 years from now, I think I'm okay with it.
It'll be fantastic.
That's what I'm saying now. But then it's like, I might be like, let's get going with this.
Yeah, totally. All right, we'll jump out of here. Thank you so much.
No problem. You don't have to
coming on the show.
No problem.
No, it's cool. Thank you guys so much for listening. Then this is a very different style of episode for me. Usually they're like getting drunk in my apartment studio with for 2 hours.
Nice.
But this was one of those opportunities that I just had to jump at because I had to slide into the DMs.
Nice.
And it worked out.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, thank you. This is awesome.
No problem.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. Get stoked. That's it.
Bye.
Aw, shit, look at that. The episode's over, man. We're done. Episode is finished. Luckily, though, there are plenty of other older episodes hanging around the internet anywhere you'd like to find podcasts. iTunes, podcast apps like Stitcher or Podcast Addict for either the iPhone or the Android. My official Podbean website. I'm fucking everywhere, man. I'm building an empire. Let's take over the fucking world. Anyway, if you've made it this far, I truly appreciate you and encourage you to please reach out and say hello. I'm serious about this, guys. I really want to connect with my listeners. So whether you want to come on the show or not, drop me a line. Hit me an email at gettingstokedpodcast@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think that's it, man. Thank you guys so much for listening. It really, I know I harp on it so much, but it really, truly means everything. So thank you. Get stoked.